Good morning, my name's Tom with Holman RV. I'll be showing your Wildwood to you this morning. Right now we have it partially parked inside so I can do the video, and it's not a good idea to roll your awning out in this cold weather, but once it's been thawed out, push of a button inside will roll it out. You do not want to leave your awning out in stormy weather. If you do, chances are it will get blown up on top of the roof and ruin your arms. So it's only good for shade control. You can have it out during the day for that purpose. It's a good idea to bring it in at night, bring it in when you're not around your unit, and that way you'll keep it in good shape. Your roof has a solid membrane front to back, side to side. There's a Dicor seal across the front, a Dicor seal across the back. Everything that comes up through the roof has Dicor sealant around it. Dicor is a brand name. They make a lot of things for campers. They make this sealant that's non-silicone. Do not use any silicone on that roof. It will eat through the membrane. So come on around your unit. We'll start here on the side. You have a bracket to bring your TV out and set it here and hook it into your antenna there, and of course your electric here. Also on this side you'll find your fresh water connection. You can fill your tank there, and the drain is underneath because it's for your onboard water. It has a demand pump in the tank itself or next to it, and that on-demand pump will run and take the water out of the tank when you are running your faucet or flushing the toilet or running your shower. And as soon as you turn those valves off, the pump will stop. This is your furnace exhaust. Your furnace exhaust does get hot. It's a good idea to get a screen to cover this, and that will keep mud daubers and little varmints out. We come on around to the front of your unit. Your garage is here, opened all the way through to the other side. Up front, you have your tongue jack, which is electric, by pushing it up or down to get on or off of your tow vehicle. Behind that are your LP tanks. Your LP tanks are full, and they're on right now. When they're on, there's a green flag inside of the regulator that will let you know there's gas in the pump. When LP runs out of this tank, which this valve is pointing to this tank, this will turn red. Then you can turn the valve to the other side and it will go green again. Open this valve and use that tank and get this one filled. It's a good idea to use one tank at a time, and that way you won't run out of LP. Behind that's your deep cycle marine battery. You want to check the cells every 4 to 5 months and make sure the water is staying over the plates. If it's at or below the plates, just add some distilled water. Back here is your battery disconnect. So when you're storing your unit, there are certain things that run electronically that may run your battery down. So turn your battery disconnect off, and that will save your battery. Have your slide out. You have seals on each side of your slide and across the top. Those seals need to be lubricated every once in a while with something like an Armor All. Armor All does have silicone in it, so do not use it or do not put it on top of the roof. This is your 30 amp service. We're plugged into 30 amps. It lets you know that there's electric coming to this point by that little light. And you want to make sure you're plugged into 30 amps before you run your AC. If you run your AC on anything less, you could damage it. Your city water connection is located here, so it's a good idea to get a pressure regulator for that connection. The pressure regulator should be hooked up at the source, not here at the unit. That way it will keep the pressure down to 55 pounds and keep your lines inside from bursting. Your dump is here. The big knife blade on the right is your sewer dump, your toilet, and the smaller gray is to your sinks and shower. So it's a bayonet connection. You just want to connect the hose there with the bayonet connection, and then make sure your hose is in a dump before you pull the large valve. Once that's emptied, then you can close that valve and open up the gray, and that will wash out your hose and make it nicer for restoring it. You have your brand new tire here. Your on-demand water heater is located here. In order to use it properly, you want to run the you want to run the hot water until you get hot out of it, and then add cold to it. Do not try to turn both of them on at the same time. If you do, it will not be able to overcome the cold water. So just remember that when you're using your water heater. Your black tank flush is here. Once you've dumped your black tank and the sensor inside shows you that there's still something in it, it means there's something caught on the sensors in the tank. So you can hook a hose up to this, make sure you're in a dump with your dump hose and the black tank is open, and that way you can flush out the paper or solids that are stuck on the sensors. To come around to your outdoor refrigerator, it's a 110, and it will only operate when you're plugged into shore power. Alright, now we'll go inside and do the same thing. As you come in to your right, you'll find your service panel, which will show you your fresh tank is empty and all your other tanks are empty. Your water pump is here, so if you're not hooked into city water, you'll turn this water pump on, and that way it will draw water out of your freshwater tank. Your awning lights are here, and then accent lights for inside the cabin here. You have other overhead lights with dimmer, and your slide out operates here, and your awning here. Nice little bunkhouse with lights and USB ports. And then your bathroom is located here with a nice step-in tub. And your toilet flushes with a foot pedal on the lower left-hand side of the toilet. And what you'll do is press it down slightly when you have water pressure, and water will come into the tank. Once it's at the level that you want to use it after use, then you can push the pedal all the way down, and that will flush it into the black tank. It's also where you're going to put your black tank chemicals. You're going to open up the valve with the foot pedal and then pour your black tank chemicals in. You want to do that before you even start camping, because chemicals will help break up the solids and the paper. You do have a vent fan here with its on-off switch there. Your on-demand water heater turns on here, and it's the breaker's off, so it's not going to come on. But when it comes on, then you can adjust the temperature there, and you have a light over your sink, nice sink and mirror. Your GFI is located here. Anything located close to water will be hooked up to that. Your lights operate with the button on it. Your dinette can make into a bed. by taking the legs off, putting in the tabletop on these 4 blocks, and then turning this cushion around, and that way you can make it into a larger bed. Nice couch. Make out into a futon bed here with storage underneath. The fireplace will put out heat. It's taken off. It's making low heat right now, and we've got the remote here. Turn it off and on, and you'll find that remote located in one of your kitchen drawers. Your microwave's down here. The cooktop runs on LP, and it has a light for all the different knobs. And what you'll do is hold that knob in once you turn it to light, and it will light the cooktop that you want to use. And make sure you turn it off when you're finished. Operate when you're towing, make sure this glass top is down so it doesn't fall and break. Your refrigerator is 12 volt, so when you're running down the road, you'll be able to keep your food cold, because they'll be running off the battery for the unit and the battery for your tow vehicle. You have a nice pantry hidden behind this door. Your thermostat for your heat is here, and you just push it to turn it to the dial you want, and push the button for off and on, and then turn the dial to the temperature you desire. You have a nice wardrobe on this side of your bedroom, and a nice closet on this side as well. Your bed will adjust with the button on the wall, up or down. And the light switch on the wall for your overhead lights. That pretty well takes care of the walkthrough for your unit. We want to thank you for buying your unit from Holman, and know that you're going to enjoy it.